I don't know if anybody's here or not.
Well,
We have to go live in order to figure out whether there are people here.
I thought there's like people waiting.
Well, I don't see anyone here right now. Oops, I
Okay.
forgot to shut the thing.
Oh, there's 0. Yeah, shut that. Put our light on.
So we don't care if anybody's here.
Well, I kind of care.
You do? Oh, whoa.
Well,
There's one person.
All right.
Hello, friend.
All I need is an audience of 1.
Welcome to the old man and the MC.
Then I'm all ready to go. Welcome. I'm the old man.
I'm the MC.
We say that every time. And I'm not getting any younger.
You look handsome today, though. Look at that gray and black.
Check this
gray.
out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Coffee.
I thought you're showing them your moves.
That's not funny. We lost our viewer.
Oh, we're sorry. Darn it, we lost our viewer.
Great. We had
Hello, people, where are you?
One freaking viewer.
One viewer, now we lost him.
Whew. Where's Jim?
I don't
Where's
know.
Brian? Where's everybody?
Jim, Brian.
Hello.
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 Internet.
Let's just keep going like that until someone shows up. Okay, ready? Hello.
Hello, Internet.
Hello, Internet. We're waiting.
Yeah.
We're waiting. Where's Phoebe? Where's your friend from Northern Ireland? He's probably in bed.
He's probably in bed.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to keep drinking until they show up. We're not going to waste it. It's called throwing your pearls before swine, I think, or something like that. And we don't have any swine to until we get some swine. We're not throwing our pearls.
That's
Because
right.
that's really stupid.
We're not clutching our pearls
We
either.
don't mind swine. That's pretty much that's our demographic is the swine. But golly, you'd think that
Does this get to be like a college class if your professor's not here in 3 minutes you get to leave?
Yeah, I think if a certain amount of time passes and look, maybe someone is there.
We have one viewer today.
Oh my God! And it took 2 minutes and 17 seconds before anybody was.
Jim.
Woo. Now we got two viewers. Do I hear 3? Do I hear 3 viewers? Let's go. All right. Okay, so we can do the show. As long as we have one viewer, we'll do the show.
We can do the show.
We were considering, well, tell them what you were just saying.
Well, I just said, is it like a university class where if you don't have a certain number, or if the professor's not there after a certain number of minutes, if you can just leave.
Yeah.
But Jim's here, so
But Jim's here. That's good enough for me. So let's see.
What do you got going on today?
Well, let me see. Let me just check into my magic mirror here.
Your magic mirror on the wall.
There's some
There's some crazy shit going down.
Sure, yeah, but
you named this coincidence. Does that have to do with?
Yeah, it has something to do with something, but yeah, hang on.
Okay, Jim, while I'm waiting, I'll just tell you that Dad made chicken paprikash for dinner.
Yep, yes indeed. Yeah.
I wish you were here. You could have some,
that would be
but
so
you're not. So
good.
Sorry.
Okay, let's start with this. A man in California broke into this is incredible.
Okay.
Man in California broke into a bank.
Looks like a Wells Fargo to me.
It was a Wells Fargo to heat up a Hot Pocket. He got arrested, but he says it was worth it. Swear to God. Let's see.
God.
San Diego. It's San Diego.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Come on, Sean. Get your people in line.
Yeah. Police say that a man who broke into a bank in California did so just to heat up his Hot Pocket in the microwave.
You don't want to have a cold Hot Pocket.
Police were called to the Wells Fargo in San Diego early Wednesday morning. So that was probably last Wednesday. Found a broken window near the bank's drive-through. Here's a verbatim.
Yeah, you can't make that stuff up.
No, you can't. Here's the conversation between a reporter and the man. Reporter, you did that for a Hot Pocket? Yeah, man. Yes, all that for a Hot Pocket. Reporter, you broke into a bank for a Hot Pocket. Man, Hot Pocket. Reporter, was it worth it? Man, hell yeah, it was worth it. Bleep, yes, it was worth it. A hot pocket? Hell yeah.
Wow.
The man was arrested on suspicion of breaking into the bank, but police have not released his name or any other details.
Well, you got to have your hot pocket fix.
There you go. It's the whole hot pocket deal.
You got to have your fix.
Yep. What else we got? Want me to check for another one?
Or I could do,
Well, we'll get into that.
Okay.
That really important thing that
Okay.
everybody but Jim's going to miss out on here.
What else you got there?
All
in the
right,
news?
just a second. I'll tell you. I will tell you. I got to go back this way.
Rolling.
Okay. Oh yeah, Jim, you're gonna love this. Okay. U.S. gun owners aim firearms at their genitals to settle feud with community.
What?
I know it's hard to even like take in the headline.
What?
Okay. So this is from the Guardian over there in where's the Guardian?
England? I don't know.
Yeah, it's over there in England.
Jim says, "Wow."
Yeah, no kidding. So damn.
It's hard to get to, isn't it?
It's hard to get to this one. I don't know. Not now. Oh, I got to hit not now, I think. Okay. So
okay, here we go.
Are you ready? You ready?
I was ready
Jim?
before you started.
Gun owners are putting their metal where their manhoods are in a bizarre trend that sees men courting danger to prove how well they can manage a gun. Okay. Those participating in the meme do so by pointing their gun at their genitals with the safety off, placing their finger over the trigger, and posting a photo of it on social media.
This is never going to end well.
And voila, just like that, that's proof that they are very manly. It was first assumed that gun owners were embracing the risky pose as a way of trolling progressives. The author and storyteller Dylan Park, who originally reposted the image in a viral tweet, summed up the theory as follows. To everyone asking why, I'm not 100% sure, but I think the thinking here is guns don't kill people. People with guns kill people. So we're going to point them at our dicks to prove how safe they are or something, he said. But
people need to get a life.
Yeah, so but that wasn't really it. The uninitiated zero in on dumb shit. Okay, so it gets weirder and weirder. I just can't believe it. So we got this guy who. Okay. So there's a Facebook page called "Gun People Who Hate Gun People." Okay, are you following this? Okay, it's actually to upset people who think trigger discipline is important. I got to get me a gun because this is fascinating. While it's not unusual to see gun owners commending others for their gun safety knowledge online, using the safety catch, not pointing the gun at their dick, things like that, it appears that their vigilance has upset other hobbyists. Congratulating people for keeping their the uninitiated zero in on dumb shit like safety because it's their culture, it's their entire knowledge base. It's the only thing they understand, said a moderator of the Facebook group named Shit Gun Nomo Say. A nomo is a pejorative for somebody who follows the rules. I just can't it's gun people who hate gun people.
Okay, gun people.
Wow.
Number one.
Okay.
Don't point your guns at your genitals or anyone else's. It's just a bad idea. Safety on or not, that cannot end well.
Which brings us to the topic of tonight's show. Coincidences. So this came up this morning, and I'm not exactly sure how, but have you ever noticed there's G-string, G-spot, Gmail, right? Now, How are these three related? Well, for an answer to that, we will go to our investigative reporter, MC Hallis, who spent the day checking this out.
Literally spent the day checking it out.
That's
Okay.
why we've got a lot going on here.
Dan and I started a conversation this morning about Venmo.
I guess, yeah, it was about
It
Venmo
starts as
originally. It was
Venmo,
about Venmo.
and then it starts as Venmo, and then it progressed.
Yeah, it's slid,
I don't know how.
Kind of slid sideways there. Yeah.
No kidding. To G-Spot, Gmail,
And G-string.
G-string.
Now, where do those terms? How
Where
do
do
those
those-
terms? I see coincidence. I think not.
So then we wanted to.
Mhm. Yeah,
Jim,
GM.
oh my God. Then we wanted to know, okay, where did all of this come from? So I went to the fountain of all knowledge, Wikipedia.
Oh yeah.
So
Mhm.
it seems that the concept of the G-spot didn't hit the scene, so to speak,
Uh-huh.
until 1981 or possibly 82. And
Okay,
it's
all right.
named after Grothenburg. It's named the
The-
Grothenburg spot.
Who's
Named
Grothenburg?
well, that's a good question.
Okay.
Grothenburg, they think was a person who, they don't think, they know. Grothenburg was doing some research. But then there's this other group led by a woman named.
Whoa, slow down. Research? Like, what kind of research are you talking about? Oh yeah, Don Quixote. He's a G-man himself, you know,
He is.
because that's another thing. We didn't even put
We didn't even
G-man
put the
into
G-man in
G-man
there.
into the whole thing. Thank you.
Yes.
We appreciate that.
Well,
Joan. Okay.
Ernest Grothenburg
Isn't it past your bedtime,
wrote
Mr.
first
Quixote?
about
Oh,
the
never mind.
role
Okay.
of the urethra in the female orgasm in the 1950s. So
All the way back to the 50s.
Yes.
Did they have orgasms back then?
I wasn't born then. I don't know.
I thought, yeah, okay.
Okay. Imagine they did, Dan. Maybe not as many as we have today, but
All right. Yeah. Okay.
if only our mothers were alive, we could ask them.
Back then, yeah.
Maybe
they
you
were.
could check Tootie's journals. She wrote everything down.
Oh, yeah. That's a good plan. I think I'll do that. I'm not sure she started writing that. Well, I just don't know. You
Yeah.
know, she was writing down what we got for Christmas at the time.
Maybe she wrote down what she got.
Yes, exactly. Or
Literally and
didn't-
figuratively.
didn't get. Exactly.
So
That's no way to talk about your dead mother. That's for sure. That's
That's
all I
just-
can say.
that's just wrong.
Yes.
So this other gal, Beverly Whipple, and some others.
Oh, Don Quixote's allowed to stab if he's quiet. Yeah, yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's. You just keep your mouth shut, and you can stay until midnight. Okay.
So that's where that name came from.
The G spot.
the
Okay.
German gynecologist.
German
Ernest
gynecologist.
Grenferbergen.
Good.
Yes.
Everything's
Okay.
GGG. Gosh. G.
Now
Okay.
the G string.
Can you believe that only 3 people are listening?
I
right now?
know, this is
like
so
incredible.
informative.
This should be on NPR or something, you know, or
Right.
the national news.
Right.
All right, but go ahead.
The G string came, really, many people think it stands for groin, G, groin covering. And they
Okay.
think it came from the way native peoples wore like those loincloth and that kind of stuff. But really, in America, it didn't start going anywhere until LaGuardia, the mayor of New York, before the World's Fair was there, declared that all the burlesque dancers need to be wearing something.
Oh, cover up their woohoo there.
Yeah, they couldn't
Okay.
be totally naked. So then the burlesque dancers adapted and created the G string.
Okay. And G was genitals? Did you say?
Genitals.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you mentioned some famous actress.
Mae West. No,
No,
who,
no,
oh,
it wasn't
no,
Mae
I
West.
forgot who it was, and I don't have my computer because we're using it for the show.
But what did she say? She said that they should. What was the deal about them, like taking their strings and tying them?
I don't know what you're talking
Oh
about.
my God, she forgot what she told me. They're woohoo, yes.
They're woohoo, yeah.
Yeah.
Woohoo is Dana Trey, gynecologist.
Absolutely. See, I'm going to need to see your woohoo. Or...
Those are technical terms, people.
Okay, now we come to the third G. Gmail.
Gmail.
All right, where did that come from?
That just came from the Google people.
Oh, G for Google.
Yeah, that one's kind of boring.
And where did the Google come from?
I don't know. I didn't look that up.
Because they were thinking about the G string and the G spot.
Yeah, they said
googly.
Someday they're going to want to do a show on this.
They got pretty googly. Yes, indeed.
Google.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
But in everything I looked up about the G string, they mentioned LaGuardia, the mayor of New York, and his
the whole thing for
the whole thing
that was a World's Fair.
World's Fair
to
I forget what year it was.
Kind of clean it up for the World's Fair.
Yeah. So, and I also learned that it's the #1 selling undergarment in America.
Yikes.
The thong and the G-string.
Okay. Well,
these days are
I don't want to spoil
lingo.
Brian's birthday present, so I won't say anything more.
Well, he's not even on right now.
I know, but it's still important.
Hey, speaking of birthdays,
make fun of him. Oh yeah, what's coming up?
My birthday is in 10 days. Jim.
1 plus 10, 11. Yeah, that's
June
right.
June 11.
Okay.
Buy early, buy often.
Do the math, people. Don Quixote, let's get a card over here across the ocean.
Oh, yeah, that'll cost you $1 million.
Our post office burned down.
Post office burned down.
I don't know if it'll get here on time.
Yeah.
I'd send it now, like right now.
Very minute?
Yes. Yeah. Get outside. I don't care what time it is in Ireland. Just do it. Okay, so...
maybe by the time it gets here, they'll rebuild our post office.
Yeah, I don't think so. So we've got. You want to call Jim up for the?
Jim
we were going to have him.
Going to call Jim for the joke of the day. I forgot.
No, Jim, it's on the 11th. Come on, for God's sake!
What did he say?
It's your sister. He doesn't even know what day your birthday
Jim,
is.
Our birthdays are 9, 10, and 11.
Ooh.
You and Julie are 9 and 10. You can't figure out that I'm 11.
Duh. Okay, but we're gonna.
I don't want to call Jay Black. I want to call Jim. Alice.
Yeah, we want to get Jim's. We're gonna have Jim respond to the joke. Yeah. Oh yeah, that would be a joke. All right. Here we go.
Jimmy Dean. Okay, we're gonna call Jimmy Dean on the FaceTime.
Yeah. Well, this is always a risk because you don't know
how
the joke's gonna. Well, no, he's awake. It's just like how the joke's gonna. There's Jim. Wait a second. Are you upright? Okay, let's get his sound up so we can hear him. Because
hold on, I have to get Jim's sound up.
Okay. All right, there we go. Okay,
Hi, Jim.
Hey guys.
Are you ready for the joke?
Oh sure.
Okay, so okay, I figured that was probably
the case. Can you see Dan?
Okay, so anyway, Oli, he's a little short on cash, so he gets a job working for this contractor. And so he sends him over to the lumberyard, and Oli says to the guy over there, we need some 4x2s. And the guy says, do you mean 2x4s? And Oli says, well, I'm not sure. Let me go check with the boss. So he goes and he comes back and he says, yeah, no, that's it. You're right. It's 2x4s. We need some 2x4s. This guy says, okay, how many do you need? Well, he says, "Oh boy, I'm not totally sure about that. I better go check with the boss." So he takes off. He gets in his pickup truck and he heads out and he comes back pretty soon and he says, "Well, we need like 200." And the guy says, "Okay, well, how long do you want them?" Well, he says, "Oh boy, I don't know. I better go check." So he goes back to the boss and he says, and finally he comes back and he says, Well, we want them a pretty long time. We're building a house.
Okay.
Dear.
Are you glad you stayed up for that?
Yeah.
I'm glad I stayed up.
All right, that's what we want to know. And were you interested in the rest of the news tonight?
Yeah, Jim.
What do you think? G-Spot, Gmail, and G-String,
G-Man, all that stuff.
G-Man,
G-Man.
exactly. We
You
got,
can go,
yeah,
tell Miss Sue all the information you got tonight on the show.
yeah. She's probably going to be interested.
Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
indeed. So, yeah, so it's Jim's time to go to
Jim's time to go to bed.
And it's time for, what's his name over there? Don
Yeah,
Quixote
Don
to go to
Quixote.
bed?
What are you looking for?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, Jim, I'm going to sign off now.
Okay.
Okay, but
See ya.
but
Bye.
yeah.
ya.
Anyway, we were gonna have a quick
Hussy update.
We'll give you a Hussy update tomorrow because we've used up
A lot of your
too much
time.
of your time already, and besides, it's just
It's going to be curfew any minute now.
yeah, any minute. Yeah, the curfew they're letting us stay out a little later
Till
tonight.
10 o'clock. So,
Okay, Tawny liked the joke. That's
Yeah.
good.
Tawny.
Where's Brian?
Don
Okay.
Quixote, not in the same year. Yeah, my mom had triplets 3 days apart.
Oh yeah. All right.
Okay,
Okay, that's it.
it's time to
All
go.
right.
That's all we
Yeah.
got, people.
Yeah. See you later.